What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, in today's video, we are going over Polygon Matic as it is up 25% just in the last few days from the last video that we uploaded. So with that said, let's not waste any time at all, and let's get straight into some Polygon Matic. So looking at this thing, in the last video, we talked about the possibility of us being in a wave 3 right now. Now, of course, we saw this strong impulsive push to the upside here, followed by a correction and a higher low, with this continuation to the top side, indicating that we could be in this beginning of, again, the wave 3. Now, in that video, I told you guys that I was expecting 74 cents to be the door. I said, if we break 74 cents, do expect this thing to get explosive to the top side. I said, if it breaks 74, I'm going long, I'm accumulating, I'm making some buys there because I think that there is growth to be followed. And as you can see, the moment we broke the zone of significance here, it was a straight shot up to the top side here. So if you were capable of buying when we broke 74 cents, you actually did see gains at one point of all the way up to 35%, currently sitting at gains around 22%. So overall, those of you who did get in on that trade from the last video, of course, big congratulations to you. But many of you are now asking, well, what can we expect next? And I intend to answer that in today's video. So let's get rid of 74 cents. Let's get rid of this zone of influence for now. And let's just kind of look at this thing from more of a broad perspective. Well, currently we are seeing another extremely strong battle similar to what we saw at 74 cents. And what that's going to be is the battle for the 20-week simple moving average on Matic. If we look at history, we can see here that Matic has interacted with this thing on multiple occasions on the top side and the bottom side. We held support and used that as support to continuously set these highs before eventually crashing down below it, getting rejected off of it, and then going into this strong downtrend here. You can see if we go over on bookmap, you can see that there is an extreme battle happening. Let's get this pulled up here. But I mean, there's an extreme battle happening right now between this 90 to 95 cent region in which we see hundreds of thousands of Matic being sold and being bought on both sides as we have flatlined over the last few hours. Now, bookmap is a great tool to be able to see liquidity, and the liquidity is showing us, if we just turn this up right now, that there is an extreme amount of both bears and bulls sitting on both sides of this thing right now. And I think that that is a key sign that what we are seeing from Matic is another extremely strong test. So since we are at a key point of resistance right now, it gives us a key identifier. It gives us something to look forward to and something to make goals off of with Matic. So if we come down to the daily charts, let's take a look at what's happening as we are hitting that 20 simple moving average. Well, first and foremost, our daily RSI is rolling while we are within this overbought territory, which is the 70 and above level on the RSI. Generally considered overbought because we will usually see reversals once we do hit this level. We can see here again, we are in reversal territory for the daily RSI. Not only that though, if we look at the 4-hour charts here, we are getting early signs of divergence in which we did see a little bit of a drive of bearish divergence yesterday, right? We saw, of course, this high, we saw an equivalent high. Then we saw that same high on the price established as a higher high on the price, which is, if you draw it up, you can see it as a little bit of a higher high there. And what this means is that there was exaggerated bearish divergence, generally an early indicator that a short-term reversal to the downside could be possible. Not only that, though, if we do look at the daily MACD, or the 4-hour MACD, for example, you can see here that we are coming back down to retest another possible cross, similar to what we saw back here. And so overall, we are getting these little mini signs here and there that there is a possibility of a pullback happening relatively soon. Now, whenever you pair that with the idea that we could be in a wave 3, of course, there is the thought process then that we would put in a wave 4, establish a higher low, and then continue up for wave 5, possibly up towards $1.25, which is my breakout target. And so overall, it does seem to me that since we are having such a strong battle at this 20-week simple moving average, and we are getting early reversal signs from some of our short-term moving averages and short-term indicators, that we could very possibly be seeing a bit of a pullback here within the next couple days. So overall, what I'm preparing to do is I'm not really going to do too much. If I was really reliant on that money that I invested at 74 cents, that's up about 20 to 30%, I would be looking to take a little bit of profits, especially while we are seeing Bitcoin getting rejected at its own 200-week moving average. If we do go back here, you can see we are seeing this 200-week moving average battle right here. And so since Bitcoin's still struggling to get above it, it could get rejected at any point, pulling the rest of the market down with it. So I think that taking a little bit of profits off the table right here wouldn't be a terrible idea, with the thought process that a pullback could be on the way. But overall, I'm just going to sit down and I'm just going to wait to see how this thing goes. I do believe that if we break right now, currently 95 cents, there is a strong chance we do start to work our way back into the $1 to $1.05 region, because we have then cleared the 20 sample moving average on the weekly charts, and historically when that happens we do see these strong pushes to the upside here. And so for that reason, again, I do think that the battle now lies at 96 cents. If we break 96 cents, I may even accumulate even more, expecting that we do get a push back up, maybe another 15 to 20%. But if we start to see this thing roll at this point, if we do start to see the price pulling back down below, say, 85 cents, do expect possibly a correction back down towards, as low as I would say 68 to 69 cents to retest these previous levels of liquidity back here where we established resistance and support. I think that that would be a little bit more likely, especially as we do plan to put on a wave 4 at some given point soon here. Okay, so overall, the general message in today's video is that taking profits right now is not a bad idea, especially while we're getting rejected at the 20-week simple moving average. If we break the 20-week, then I would be going long, expecting more growth from there. But until then, I definitely wouldn't be accumulating right now, as there is the risk, based off of our short-term indicators, that we do start putting in a wave 4, which does look like a short-term correction back towards as low as I would say about right now. I would say somewhere around, let's move this up a bit, around 70 to 68 cents. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so with that said, that's the quick update for today. I try to make it as easy, quick, simple as possible. I don't want to give you guys too much confusing info, so I try to make it, again, as easy to understand. And if you do enjoy that type of content, you can always let me know simply by smashing that like button on this video so more people see it, or subscribing to the channel to make sure you never miss a video. Of course, when we do get movement from Matic, I will make another update, so turn on notifications when you do subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.